guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a half chocolate, half vanilla cake with vanilla Cool Whip icing. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with my vanilla cake recipe. You can find that on my channel. I'm going to put that in a 10 by 10 pan. It is floured so that it comes out easier. And we're just going to pour all that in. You're going to preheat your oven according to the directions on that video. And then we're also going to make a chocolate layer as well, okay? And that recipe is on my channel. Go search chocolate cake and you'll find that. I'm going to go ahead and bake this and then I'll bring you guys back and I'll show you what it looks like. Our cake is baked and we're going to let this cool and then we're going to bake our chocolate chip layer. So we will be back. So I have my chocolate batter all combined, my pan is ready, and I have about a quarter cup of chocolate chips, and there's some flour. I'm just going to shake that flour onto those chocolate chips. Try not to flip them all out, but you want them coated like that. And then we're just going to pour that right into the batter, and then that way those chocolate chips will actually suspend. I'm going to give them a little bit more of a coat than that and get the ones that fell out. And once I get my batter combined and poured in the pan, I'll bring you back. We have that all ready to go into the oven at 350. Go ahead and check out that video. And now that we have put the floured chocolate chips in the batter, they won't sink all the way to the bottom, so they'll be a lot nicer and distributed through the actual cake layer. So I'm going to go ahead and bake this and we'll be back. Guys, so our chocolate layer has cooled and we have leveled it. I'm going to level the vanilla layer and then we'll cut them. We'll be back. Guys, so I've cut one layer and I've laid, that was the chocolate layer, I laid that on top of the vanilla layer. And I'm going to cut the vanilla layer in half. That way we have half and half on our cake and we get an even cut. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that and we'll be back. Guys, here is my pudding. I've taken instant vanilla pudding and I have made it with only 2 cups of cold milk and I've let it sit in the fridge. You can see that it's quite a bit thick. I do want this to be a thicker icing. We're going to take about a cup of Cool Whip and we're going to add that to it and then we're going to frost our cake. So we'll be right back. Guys, so I've placed a little bit of pudding in the center, our pudding icing, and I've stuck those 2 halves together, placed them on top. We are just going to smooth that out and then we're going to place our second layer and I'll bring you back. Alrighty guys, so I have my light turned off because this icing is very soft. But I have crumb coated it just a bit to seal in the crumbs. You can see the chocolate side on the left and the vanilla side on the right. I'm going to go ahead and add our vanilla Cool Whip icing and we'll be back. Guys, so there it is. I'm going to do my border. It is a little bit harder to get a completely even coat with the Cool Whip icing, but it looks pretty good to me. So we're going to do the border and we'll be back. Alrighty, so there is the finished cake. Happy birthday, Letitia. It is yellow and black. That is what was requested. So I hope she loves it and I hope you guys try it. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Don't forget to share me on Facebook and Twitter, guys, with all your friends and family. I appreciate all the great support and comments. Don't forget thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.